What's up, people? Okay, so we're back at it, a little bit late, getting back to it. So we went from 323 basically to 433, give or take a couple minutes. And we're also gonna do from 537 to whatever time we end up stopping. Right, and in this section, that session, we really figured out how to debug / understand Git on a deeper level. To eventually debug the Git issue we were having, which prevented us from creating or from staging, committing, and pushing new changes to project changes. Alright, so now we're at 5:37 and we're gonna go for basically another hour. So I set my timer to 68 minutes. There we go. And I'm probably just gonna do the 1 hour because it is really late and run out of gas that late. Okay, so we have this prompting, I believe, in Chippity Jippity. Okay, so we figured out what we need to do. Well, hopefully that will fix the problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically follow these steps. My GPTs, is that what it's called when you ask like questions? My GPTs, or is that a reference to something else? So let's make this boy a little bigger, and we're going to do. So this is the root of the project directory, correct? Like, meaning whenever do mv and then paste this in, like this is the equivalent of saying your repo, like where it says your repo, right? Is this correct? Yes? No? So, well, I guess we're gonna find out, right? So we're saying moving this to, and the destination is going to be this same directory, except we're gonna call it Canasta backup corrupt git. Okay, that did not work. You cannot move item because because it's in use. So we have to move CD out of it, baby. We gotta CD out of it, and then thing. No, because it is being used by another process. Okay, so is it because we're using it in VS Code? Is this why? So, like, if we close all these files, will that technically, would that count enough? Or do we have to actually close? I mean, because it's not running, right? At line 1, char 1, right, error. IO exception, fully qualified error, move directory item, IO error, Microsoft PowerShell commands, move it command. So yeah, I think that we might have to do this from PowerShell, maybe? I've used PowerShell in a hot minute, or move terminal into a new window. Baby, is this? So we're in the Explorer. So if we change the Explorer to just not be in Canasta and to just no, it's still. Is that actually why? Is this actually, man, been a while since I used PowerShell, dog. Man, been a minute, dude. MV, and then we're gonna move that to backup, corrupt, git. Oh, well, okay, alright, so now let's close VS Code, and let's try this again. Okay, that did it, there. Alright, so we just had to close VS Code because it was technically using it because we had like the project loaded into VS Code. So theoretically, if we go now to our File Explorer projects, yeah, there we go. So we have this new Canasta backup corrupt git, but it says the date modified was 8/10/24. That is weird. Isn't that weird? That is strange, dude. That is very strange. Let's okay, so we can clone a repository locally. Clone a repository once the git extension is activated. I don't want to go off of that. We're not gonna go off of that. We're gonna go off of the commands that Chibbity Jib gave to me. So we're not just gonna like, click stuff. We're not gonna clicky. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Remove or rename the corrupt. Blah, blah, blah. So we. Okay, so now we have to remove or rename the corrupted repository directory. So there's the directory, and then there's the repository, the Git repository associated with that directory. So that repository still exists. You don't need the corrupted repository anymore. You've already backed it up. You can delete the old repository directory. You simply want to keep it for reference, not use it anymore. Renaming it is a safer approach. But I mean, we already have all the data associated with it locally backed up. So, I mean, I will, just to be extra safe, I will rename it, and baby, we'll rename it. So we're gonna cd. Let's see, so it's rm. Rename the repository. So we want to keep it. So we're going to do mv, and we're going to paste in that. And wait, isn't that what we did? We just did that. That's what we just did. Backing it up. So that is the backup. This was back up the current repo. Okay, this allows you to potentially recover any uncommitted changes, stashes, or patches, or inspect the current state further. And then we can remove or rename the corrupted repository directory. Name the repository directly if you still want to keep it. How is this different? than backing it up. Is that... Well, I guess it's not. It's not different. Alright, so we'll just do RM, RF, and then we're gonna paste that in. It's giving me anxiety doing that. I'm gonna in. We sure about this? We sure about this, boys? Feels dangerous. Feeling dangerous. So it is showing today's date. Now if we go into main, we got, you know, reconnect logic. So we have all the new stuff. So this is all like up to date. So yeah, so we should be good. We got our backup. So now we can move recursively and force this directory / repository to be, it's going to be gone now. A parameter cannot be found that, oh, is it supposed to be, I thought you were supposed to do that separately. Like RF, like this. That's not right either. F is ambiguous. Matches include filter force. Oh, so capital F? Maybe? Is that what it is? No? Is ambiguous? Oh, so it could be filter or force. So like we have to distinguish. We have to. Okay, so apparently you can't do it like that. Cannot find. Oh, because we renamed it. Silly goose. So we don't have to remove it. But don't we have to remove the git repository? So we're gonna keep, right, so we're gonna keep the git repository at the same namespace. We're gonna clone the cloud version into the local. Okay, I understand now. The brain is starting to work. So we have all we really did when we did MV was we basically just renamed our current local directory from the old name to the new name, correct? Now what we have to do is yeah, I forgot. I mean, it's not really important. But, you know, I got like 3 views. It's a big deal. The new name, correct? Now what we Baby. Alright. Man, I don't know if it's the cold weather or what, but my neck has been hurting me, dude. Man. Alright, silence. Man, I don't know if it's the cold weather or what, but my neck. Okay, yep, it's working. Shh. 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 Okay, so now we can clone or reclone the repository from the remote. So we're going to use this handy dandy git command, git clone, and we have to get the remote ID. So we're gonna go to GitHub. We're gonna sign in using my email address. So we're gonna go to a repo. So I should be able to just copy this. Am I right? And now paste it in. Into Canasta remote enumerating objects, counting objects, compressing objects, receiving objects, resolving deltas. Okay. So shit. Okay, so I cloned it into the wrong spot, man. Oh man. I cloned it into, where were we before? See, we were here. So I cloned it, apparently, unless I just did it wrong on a level, I actually, let's see. So now, okay, yeah, see, there it is. There it is. So it's here. All right, so now we have to cd ... and we're gonna move C users JMT3, and we're gonna move that / Canasta to this other directory, which is deprogramming projects. Let's copy that. So there we go. So we're moving users JMT3 Canasta to that folder, deprogram. So let's go deprogramming projects. Yeah, that's where we want it, I believe. Can't remove item. Not have sufficient access rights to perform this operation. Okay. I made a boo-boo. This come from? This is here now, though. We have. This is it. We did it, right? I feel like I did this correctly, but I might be wrong here. So let's try this. Let's try to move to deprogramming project / Canasta. Okay, so this is our root directory, right? And then git branch. getting nervous, dude. I'm getting anxiety here. What did we do? Did we break it? Please tell me we didn't break it. This is not right. There's stuff missing. This is not good. We're not on the. We needed to be on the secondary branch. This is not correct. Okay. So we need to go back all the way. Now we're gonna CD to C and CD JMC to T, and then oh no, man, did I mess up? No, users JMT3E, and then we have Canasta. And then we have the Git, and that's literally all that's in there. Bro, what happened? Git. Oh, baby, what is going on here? There is not what is supposed to. This is not correct. Oh boy. Well, let me consult ChatGPT. ChatGPT may have led me wrong. How to copy uncommitted files from the old repository to the new one. Okay, so we do need to know that. But whenever I clone the repo, it didn't clone the other branch that I was using, which had all of my new updated files. Please help. 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 Ah, I see. When you a Git repository, it typically only checks out the default branch, often main or master. It doesn't automatically check out or fetch other branches. If you're working on a different branch that wasn't the default branch, it wouldn't be cloned by default. You access the branches in the newly cloned repository by following these steps. List all available branches. So we do. After closing the repository, you can list all available branches in the remote by doing git branch r. Okay. Git branch r. So we're gonna move back. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and. Well, I guess I'll leave Canasta for now, just in case. It already did, because it's not there anymore. JMG3 looking for Canasta, and it's not there. So perhaps we have already deleted it. Anyway, so let's do CD D. Maybe we can paste. Yeah, it's already there. So we'll just CD and then paste this in, and now we have git branch. Not a Git repository, so we're going to CD into stuff. ls. Okay. Now we're going to out git branch, not a Git repository. So it's actually, I should have known that. That was dumb. So git branch. Master. So now we need to do git branch, and then -r is for repository. I'm guessing. This will show all. Oh, R is for remote. Duh, it's not repository because they're both repositories, local and remote. We want the remote. It shows all of our branches. And then we want If the branch you're working on, let's say feature branch appears in the list, you're in luck. Now we check out the desired branch. So to check out the branch you are working on, use the following command: git checkout and then feature branch. So now we're gonna do git checkout secondary. Deletion of why no. Checkout. So we did git checkout, and then fetch the feature branch from the remote, create a new local branch called feature branch, and switch to it. So now if we do git branch, it should say secondary. Cool. This is what we would like. So that's why it said date modified was so far in the past, because that was the last time we had modified the master branch. We really just work from secondary, and we haven't really been like using git properly, you know. I mean, granted, I'm the only person that works on this project, so I don't really like need it to work that properly, but anywho, create a local branch. So pull any latest changes. So yeah, we don't need to do that because this branch has all the latest changes. Once you switch to branch, you gotta to pull any latest changes that might have been pushed to the remote repository while you were working. So you do git. Oh wait, once you switch to pull any latest changes that might have been pushed to the remote repo, make sure you have the most updated version of the branch. Well, this shouldn't do anything. Git pull secondary, or say origin. Git pull origin. I don't think it would. We don't want to do that. To date. So actually, verify your files. Now that you're on the correct branch, use the updated files you were working on. If you're on git status, your branch is updated with origin secondary. Okay, so origin is the name given to the remote repo, like that is the default name. Nothing to commit working tree clean. But what about, I feel like, okay, yeah, so we're still missing like the we're missing the changes that were made. It's not even here, the file. The client refactor. It's not even here. Which is not need that. So first of all, I want to change this to be capital C Canasta. It already is. Canasta text version. DS code Canasta. So, is this structured correctly? And then we enter into it. See, this is different. The repository or the directory here shows capital C Canasta, and then little c Canasta. Which is what I want. But then when we do go to over here, let's cd out and then list the directory. So it's showing Canasta. Now we're gonna get branch. So is this? So that is the root, right? Gotta go past that. So then we. So if we cd into Canasta, can't we do cd c and then tab? It's it. Yeah, there we go. That's a much faster way to do that. And now if we do get branch, it's gonna go secondary. So we got this figured out, boys. This is all magic. It all works in mysterious ways, and I am. What else did I need to understand? Okay, I want to make sure I have this understood properly. Would the term root directory properly refer to the folder that is assigned to be the git local git repository, not repository. Oh baby. Yes, the term root directory can refer to the top level directory of a git repository, which is the folder where the .git directory is located. So if we look here in projects / Canasta, bam, there it is. And then if you go in little Canasta, there is not a git file. So we have that done properly. But this is a directory that has been initialized as a git repo and contains the full history, configuration, tracking information for that repository. Clarification of the term root directory in git context. Git root directory. This is the main folder of your git repository. It contains the git subdirectory which stores the configuration, blah blah blah. It is the home directory of your git project. If your repository's path is projects / myrepo, then projects / myrepo is the git root directory. Working directory. This is the actual folder where your files are located and where you work on your project. The working directory is inside the root directory. Okay, so we have our working directory, which is lowercase c Canasta. So we have cd Canasta. So when we move into that, we're now in our working directory. When we cd back out, we're in our root directory. Got it. Staging area. Inside of the root directory, there's also a staging area where files are staged, added with git add before committing. So to check with the root directory of a git repository, you can run the following command from anywhere inside the repository. Git reverse parse -- show top level. So if we go into the working and then we do git rev -parse -- show top level, baby, it will tell us what the root directory is, which is, we already knew that it was. This will output the absolute path to the root directory of the git repository. Example, if you're inside a subdirectory of your git project, like projects, okay, cool, yes. Alright, so what we need to know lastly to get all of our stuff back, hopefully it's still there, because I'm going to be pretty fucking pissed because I put work into that if it's gone. Well, it's not actually gone because remember we backed it up locally on our hard drive, baby. where are we at here? Come on, man. How to copy uncommitted files from the old repository to the new one. To copy uncommitted files from your old Git repository, the backup, to a fresh clone or a new repository, you can manually transfer the files that have been modified or added, but not yet committed. This way, you can continue working on the same changes in the new repo. So to copy uncommitted files, we have to locate the old repo. So we know what the old one is. It is so we have to change directory to it, right? So that means we do cd // canasta and then we call it backup, right? Canasta backup git. There we go. And now we do git status, and we have the loose object going on. Okay, and you can check the uncommitted changes. This will listen. So it won't even. It doesn't even show them. Okay, so it doesn't show them, babe. Copy all modified and untracked files at once. If you want to copy all modified and untracked files, you can use tool like rsync or cp recursively. Maybe that sounds complicated. cp-r. So copy all files from the old. This will copy all files from the old repository to the new one. Be careful if you have files you don't want to copy over. Be careful if you have files you don't want to copy over. Copy all modified and track files at once. Modified. This will copy all files. After copying the files over to the repository directory, files are detected as new or modified files. So that is what we want to do, I think. So we would do cp. What is cp? Is that copy? Is that just copy, baby? And is -r remove here? Or is this a different -r? I mean, it can be. It's got to be the same one. No. No, R is recursive, dude. Doofus. I already knew the answer to that. I was just testing you. Silly goose. Check the new repository. So now we need to do cp, baby, -r, baby. And now we're gonna get our old, well, it doesn't matter. Into the old repository. I mean, I would say it probably does. It's probably not gonna let us do it from inside. You know what I'm saying? It's like any time when you're operating. Like you have to go out to operate inside. So we're gonna copy. Why does he put an asterisk? What is CP? Why do you put at the end? It's getting hot in here, so hot. No, it's literally got hot in here. Okay, step 3. Check the new repository. Gotcha. Stage commit. Got it. Import notes on track files. Will show them tracked in the new repository. Got it. If you have any files or stage, you're not gonna. When you clone to Git repository, typically. That's not the final answer, baby. Wasn't the final answer, baby. Wild card. We're talking about wild cards here. cp command is used in a Unix-like system like Linux and macOS to copy files or directories. Basic cp command is cp source destination sources file and then destination. Okay, so we're copying recursively from the backup to the not backup. So then we would just to here, right? Oh fuck, man, that's yeah. Because if we were one level off. Wait, why is that the only thing there is? Okay, yeah, we were one level off, dude. All right, so we're gonna delete that. Sorry, deleting it. Okay, now let's try this again. What I meant to say was, just testing you again. Failed the test. Damn. Was okay, so it's but that should have worked, right? Should that not have worked? In this, all right, that's the whole point. So if we go over here and we go to projects, backup, and then we have Canasta, main, we should have the client refactor, there it is, okay. Now, whenever we, oh, but that's gonna copy all the files, baby, and that means all the corrupt Git files, doofus. So we don't want to do that. So we're just gonna do this the old school way. Well, no, not necessarily. What we really want to do is we're just going to enter into little c canasta and then go into main, right? And we're basically going to with things to do and all that. So we want to do main and text, right? Because these are not going to be up to date here. Let's open this up and see. So if we go to devlog, right, so this one stops at 12:30, baby. We need this one, which goes all the way to 1.6, baby. So let's do this the right way. And that means, yeah, so we're gonna run this again, but we're going to make it so that we're doing / I don't know which is forward or backwards anymore. Canasta backup corrupt git / canasta / main to deprogramming projects canasta / little c canasta / main, right? Is that correct? It can. Oh man. Why did it do that? I'm confused, baby. Why did you do that? And did I not just say to delete you? And you didn't delete? I did. I said delete. There you go. Alright. Okay, so this is copying that directory into main. So we actually okay. Why is this? I thought that was the correct wording. What's the difference? D programming projects, Canasta, Canasta main. D programming projects, Canasta, Canasta main. Why is that not working? I don't understand. Why does it put it inside of main? Okay. Okay, I understand. I think. Why that? What happened? An item with the specified name already exists. Okay. That's fine. So it still did what it was supposed to do though, right? Because now it's showing that card is modified. Let's see get status. So we're in the wrong place right now. We need to CD all the way to Canasta. Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna get branched. Get status. There we go. Okay, so now it's showing that all of these files here are modified and stuff. So we got main card, so apparently we changed a lot of these. What exactly did we change though? Like what is different? So let's open up card. What is different? Like what did we do? That was most recently. Can't we open up some sort of thing that shows what my most recent changes are? Card working tree. And what does this show? What's the changes, baby? Josh? It doesn't show anything, Josh. WTF, baby. WTF. 2 months. I'm guessing like it was just... Oh, it's the... Man, I don't know. Come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Change attribute list. What did we change here? We can't control Z. That's not gonna work. Okay. Man, I'm an idiot. This was stressful, okay? This was stressful, and I don't know what I did to make this happen, but I don't ever see it because this was like a setback. I mean, granted, I just did learn some more Git, which is cool. That's always nice, but I really wanted to work on the actual project, not do a deep dive into Git. Yeah, you feel me on that one? All right. So, lastly, alright, let me read this. CP command is used. So this is for copy source destination. Okay, copies file into the backup directory. The wild card in stands for any number of characters. It can be used to match multiple files. If you want to copy all files in the current directory to a different... Oh, that's why. Because I forgot the asterisk, doofus. That's why it was doing that. Because I was supposed to put... the copy of the directory with the asterisk. Is that right? Right click on the region, declare the branch. Okay, so. There we go. Yeah, see, I was supposed to do CP-R and then go into main and then do the asterisk, and that was going to copy all the files from main into the main directory. So that's why it did that weird. That's why it didn't work right the first time, and then I ended up actually modifying the path on this side as opposed to inserting the asterisk on the other side. So I kind of did like the equivalent, but you know, in a different way. So asterisk matches all files in the current directory. It doesn't match the directories by default. This command copies all files but not directories to the specified destination. You can also use to match a specific pattern. If you did asterisk.txt, it will copy all text files in the current directory to the path to destination. Baby, I like that. That's great. Copying directories with CP to copy, you need to use the R to copy a directory. So you have to do CPR source directory, which is what I did, but I didn't need to do that because I didn't have directories. We had files. You know what I'm saying? So we do example CP, my folder, CP, a wildcard that matches multiple files or patterns in file names, and then CP star copies all files but not directories, and CP-R use copy directories recursively. Let me know if you'd like more details. There was the last question I had was, when I have modified and untracked, can't type, files in my working directory, is there a way to briefly check which recent changes have been made to the files? Yes, you can use a couple of git commands to briefly check recent changes you've made to both modified and untracked files. You git diff, check modifications to tracked files. The git diff command shows you the changes made to files that have been modified but not yet staged for commit. To see the changes, so you do git diff, so this will show the line by line changes. So now if we do git branch, git status, okay, now we do git diff. Okay, so we get these LF warnings, which are no big deal. Okay. So show the diffs line by line. Okay. I don't see. Oh, it's showing me. Okay. every time I hit enter, it's doing a new line. Oh, but there's a visual way to do this. Okay, but isn't there a more optimized visually version of this in VS Code? Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, you can do that. I know you can, because I did it before. Yes, VSC provides a much more visual and intuitive way to view modified untracked files along with detailed diffs without needing to use the command line. Git integration. Open your repository in the activity bar on the left side. Click the source control. Oh, there it is. No, right here. Control Shift G. Control Shift G, baby. For all you G babies out there. Control Shift G, babies. There it is. Look. Wait. Changes. Here we go. Open file. Discard changes. Stage changes. 18 changes. View changes. Here it is. Where is the changes? There's nothing. Why does it say that this has changed, but where's the change, baby? I don't see the change in this file, dog. I see in this one. Okay. We did so this is the change. The red type in purpose the counters. What exactly? So all right, so the green is the change. Yeah, I put the asterisks instead. G babies. For all you I wonder babies out there. So then we did client refactor, we added all this code. Okay, so this is right, dude. This is good. This is what I wanted. I found it. And then we have main client rather. So we got rid of client 1, client 2. Yeah, baby, we did it. And then we created one client instead of the 2. We added current client at a different indent level, and yeah, cool. Okay, so this is right. We're good. We're good. Yeah. So everything is there basically. We successfully recovered our project. That was kind of stressful. These files say they are changed, but there's nothing that shows change. So I don't understand what's up with that. I don't see the difference there. Whatever. That's fine. So let's exit out of it. I have faith now. I believe. So now I can exit out of this. No. Control Z. No. See? How do you exit out of it? Control K. No. Escape. From terminal. How do you exit out of git diff? Activity bar. So viewing modified on track files, instrumental panel on track files, view diffs and modified files. Yeah. Staging, committing. Great. Inline conflict resolution. If you have merge conflicts, it provides the easy way to resolve them directly, showing you accept options. Great. VS Code source control panel provides intuitive visual interface to track modified, staged, and untracked files. To exit out of git diff, you need to quit the pager, which is typically less. See, say less, fam. Say. Oh, it won't. Bro, it won't let me. Less. No. Escape. Escape. Yes. Pressing Q. There we go. Q. Q. That's how you do it. You just cry a little and then it goes away. Okay. Get diff outputs the diff in a pager. Yeah, pressing Q exits the pager, which effectively closes the diff output and returns you to your terminal prompt. Let me further help. Well, you have been a fucking boss today. Thank you. You have literally been a boss by helping me figure out solution. I don't know what caused it. It might have just been me. So now if I do get GC, what did it remove? Let's see. What did it remove when I did garbage collect? When the boy did the garbage collection, what did it collect? Oh, damn. Garbage collection. It's a pack. Stir. Oh, wait a second, baby. York is being seen. Why doesn't it show? I need to know the time. I need to know this. You're making this difficult for me. Alright? You're making it. It's getting difficult. I had to go all the way back to desktop for this. Where are we at here? Where's the damn... It's here. Where is it? There it is. Right in front of my blind eyes. My drive. Okay. No. None of this crap. That's not what I want to do. Alright, whatever. I'm not worried about it. Let's get GC. GGC stands for Get Garbage Collection. It uses to clean up unnecessary files and optimize the repository for performing various maintenance tasks. This helps improve performance, especially in large repositories. Runs a number of housekeeping operations, including compressing loose objects, gets sorts files, commits trees, etc. as loose objects. Over time, these objects can accumulate. Sorts files, commits trees as loose objects. Compresses them into pack files, which are more efficient for storage. Removing unreachable objects. Git stores data even after branches or commits are deleted. These unreachable objects, such as abandoned commits or branches, can accumulate. Git C removes them. Reachable. Pruning old objects. Git cleans up objects. Necessary corrections of files or commits. Repository performance. After performing garbage collection, Git may run optimizations like compressing object databases and reducing the size of your Git directory, which leads to better performance. Okay. We just run it, and then we can do aggressive. Can be aggressive. Okay. This option performs more thorough garbage collection, which can take longer, but may result in better compression and optimization for large repositories. See, automatically under certain conditions. Okay, I saw enough. I understand. So we did it, baby. We made it to the finish line. 4 minutes left, and okay. So now what we need to do is we need to okay. So we need to duplicate this terminal. The terminal. Now we're gonna change directory to working directory. Now we're gonna do pi server. We're gonna run the server. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. CD main. I was like, wait, what? What do you mean it doesn't exist? So Canasta main. All right. There we go. Oops. Called me slipping. Client. So we're gonna run the client here. Now we're gonna run the client there. We're here. We're there. We're all over, baby. What is his name? His name is Jay. What is his name? His name is M. Just gonna make sure this is still alive and working, that we didn't break it. So he picks his card. J picked a J. J picked a Jag, baby. Okay. Continue. Seems slower. Like, that's probably just me. So if you look down here, I don't know if like this is pointing at the right spot, but the two windows down there, you can see how they're happening a little off sync. One of them is a little faster than the other. That's because one of them is the current player and the other one is the other player. So this is all online. It doesn't look like it, but it is. This is being transferred over the network. So yeah, if that makes sense, they're online. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's an online game being played online, but it's the same IP address. So my boy got 3 aces. He got a joker. He's running wild right now, dog. Okay. We'll give the 2 to the queens. And we're gonna give the... Fuck, I clicked the wrong one. I meant to give the joker to... Oh, we succeeded in meeting our minimum melt. So then they should stay. That was ugly, but it worked. And now we have to choose our discard. Okay. There, it worked. That's like the first time we've ever done that. So we're gonna try to discard from the... We don't have 2 natural cards from the face of discard for any which is required to pick up the discard pile when it is frozen. You have to pick up the sideboard. That worked correctly, baby. We did. That's another first. Whoa, we're on fire here. Smoking, Jack. Discarded the 7. Well, it says discard before they actually discard it. Long story short, though, it works, okay? Okay. All my friends out there, we did it. 15 seconds left. We're gonna call it quits. Why is it like... Oh, that was creepy. Okay, so let's CD back to the root project directory. We're gonna do git branch. We're gonna do git add. There it goes. It works. Okay, it didn't throw an error. And we do have our client refactor file, which is now showing A for added because we did add it. Yeah, we did it. All right, so our timer's going off. And now we're going to say get, well, I wanted to verify everything's there. So it looks like everything is there. So now we're going to do get branch, make sure we're on the right branch, which we are. Oh yeah, I know we're forgetting. We need to update our devlog. And oh, we also forgot to copy. So remember how we copied main using this? What we need to do is we need to copy text, baby. Text slash asterisk, or no? Do we? Yeah. That grabs all the files in text, and we're gonna copy them to Canasta slash text. Bam. On the first try, dude. Look at this. Now, like magic, there it is. It's all here. Boom. I told you guys. I got good at this shit, dog. I don't want to brag. I'm just, got good at it, okay? I got better, right? Got better, dude. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Okay, so we're done for the day. I'm running out of gas. I'm running off of fumes here. Chocolate chip cookie fumes. Because I made some epic banana peanut butter. Chocolate chip. Cinnamon. Sugar. Brown sugar, that is. Butter. Egg. I already said eggs. Flour. Yeah, those are all the ingredients, and like minus, you know, some salt, and they came out pretty damn good. I ate like 20 of them today, but they're kind of healthy. They do have got some dark chocolate chips in them. So anyway, they've been keeping me going today. 537, 649, and we successfully debugged the Git bug. We tested the game via game test, and everything is working as expected. Great. Now we're gonna go ahead and stage, commit, and push our changes for the first time in quite some time. So it's 6:50, and we're gonna go to 6:52. Stage committed, push changes. All right. Create a new local backup of the entire project. All right, so we're gonna do that. So let's do. We already did add, but we need to re-add because we modified everything again, right? So now this M shouldn't it switch to A for added? Less. Why do we have less here? What in the fuck is this? Oh, so this shows. Oh, this is cool. Wait, what? Does this show all the changes that I've made? So yeah, this is showing all the... So if I do git add here, dot, it's not, it didn't add anything there. So bugs, debug, notes, did it not update M? No, it says M for modified. It doesn't. Did I already run commit? I didn't. Okay. I mean, as long as everything here is right, that's really all I care about. All right. So let's finish this up here. 653. So we did 1 hour, and then we did another hour. So we just did 2 hours. It's really not that much. I got to do more, honestly. I had to work on something else, but life goes on, you know? Anyway, so let's just do git add again, just to make sure. Now we're going to do git commit -m, and the way that we do it is we copy this entire devlog as our commit message, so we paste it in. Bam, there we go. So we committed this with 11 files changed, and it says 918 insertions. This is because we're committing the new client refactor file and also the less file. So what is this less file doing, showing all the git progress? When you run certain git commands such as git diff, git log, okay, it's because I ran git diff. That outputs large amount of data. Git typically uses a pager like less to display the output in a controlled way. This allows you to scroll through the output instead of flooding the terminal with too much information at once. Ah, okay. I see. So when you run git diff, it creates this less file. So if we exit out of less, and then we delete it, and then we run git diff, and then hit Q to exit out of it. Oh no, it doesn't. We had to. It's because we said less. Oh, I see. I get it. We're hitting a button. So it's a key bind, baby. No, so if we do git diff, and then we hit L, E, S. It's S. So when you hit S, it triggers the create log file. So if you do git diff and then hit S and then type in log file diff, it's gonna create this new log file diff which has all of the changes, baby. So now we can delete that because we don't need it. And now let's queue out of this, git branch to make sure we're on the right one, git status. Now we're gonna do, well, we don't even need to commit that because that's the only thing we did. Okay, so now we're gonna push. So we're gonna do git push canasta, 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 baby. We're learning Spanish today. Git push canasta secondary. Oops. Git push canasta does not appear to be a Git repository. How does... It said that Git push canasta does not appear to be a Git repository. Git push secondary. Secondary does not appear to be Git. Git push origin secondary. Oh, that's why. How do we change the name? Okay. How do I change the name of from of the remote repo from origin to Canasta? You can change the name of the remote repository from origin to Canasta using the git remote command. So you say use the following command to rename the remote. So you say git remote rename origin Canasta. Git remote origin or git remote rename origin Canasta. Git remote rename origin Canasta. Git logs refs remotes origin. Should you try again? Yes. No. Why does it? Did it work? Like, that's all I need to know. Q. Quit. Control C. Okay. Git push Canasta. Canasta secondary. Alright, it worked. Despite that error message, it still worked. So sometimes when you see error messages, it still worked, baby. It just threw you an error on top of it. It just slapped an error right on top of that work. Alright, so we verified change. Git remote -v. So do git remote -v. Fetch and push. Verify the changing, verify the This will list our remotes associated with your repository, and you should now see Canasta instead of origin. This does git remote rename, allows you to change the name of the remote repository reference without affecting the actual URL of the connection to the remote. You can have git push Canasta main. Thank you, Chippity Jippity. Fantastic today, okay? Fantastic. Man, I tell you. Really good progress. Like a little bit of a setback there, but as far as learning, I learned a lot, and I feel like what we learned was worthwhile, and I'm happy with the progress we made today. But that is going to be it for me. I will see you hopefully tomorrow, and we will finish working on the refactor of the client server, the client file rather, and get that, reconnect, perfect save, and menu screen system implemented here shortly, so that we can wrap this project up once and for all, baby. Alright, so have a good night.